Hey Leo, are you ready for something different today?
Different like grammar or different like emotional pain?
Neither. Today we're learning how to agree and disagree politely in English.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought you were going to test me.
Not today. Today we're practicing real conversation skills, the kind you use with friends, coworkers, teachers, everyone. Let's start with simple agreement phrases. Repeat after me. I agree.
I agree.
You're right.
You're right.
That's true.
That's true.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Great. These are short, natural, and easy to use. Now let's try soft, friendly agreement when you don't want to sound too strong. I think so too.
I think so too.
I feel the same way.
I feel the same way.
I guess you're right.
I guess you're right.
Good. These sound polite and relaxed. Now practice with the situation. I'll say something and you agree. Learning English takes time.
I agree.
Practicing every day helps a lot.
That's true.
Small talk is important.
I think so too.
Perfect. You sound very natural. Now here comes the hard part, disagreeing politely.
Oh no. I'm terrible at this.
That's why we're practicing. Repeat after me. I see your point, but
I see your point, but
I'm not sure I agree.
I'm not sure I agree.
I don't really think so.
I don't really think so.
Maybe, but I have a different opinion.
Maybe, but I have a different opinion.
Excellent. These are polite, friendly, and safe to use anywhere. Let's try a small conversation. I think mornings are the best time to study.
I see your point, but I prefer studying at night.
Very natural. Now try this one. Online classes are better than in-person classes.
I'm not sure I agree.
Nice tone. Not rude, just honest.
That's the goal. I want to disagree without making enemies.
Exactly. We can also soften disagreement with friendly phrases. Repeat after me. That's interesting.
That's interesting.
I see what you mean.
I see what you mean.
I understand your point.
I understand your point.
These help you disagree without sounding negative. Let's try. I think cats make better pets than dogs.
That's interesting, but I don't really think so.
Perfect. Another one. Weekends should be 3 days long.
I see what you mean. I feel the same way.
Yes, that one's easy to agree with. Now a disagreement. I think English pronunciation is easy.
I understand your point, but I don't agree.
Beautiful. Strong message, soft delivery. Sometimes you need to disagree more directly. Let's practice polite but clear phrases. Actually, I think something different.
Actually, I think something different.
I respect your opinion, but I disagree.
I respect your opinion, but I disagree.
Not exactly, but I see where you're coming from.
Not exactly, but I see where you're coming from.
Great.
These are so useful. I wish I had them when I was in school.
Same. They would have saved us a lot of trouble. Now we'll add explanations, because giving a reason makes your English sound more natural. Repeat after me. I disagree because.
I disagree because.
I agree because.
I agree because.
My opinion is different because.
My opinion is different because.
Excellent. For example, I disagree because I learn better at night.
I disagree because I learn better at night.
Nice and clear. Next, we'll practice real conversations with different topics, food, movies, hobbies, travel, and daily life, so you can agree and disagree naturally in any situation.
Perfect. I am ready to argue politely.
With respect, always.
Of course.
All right, Leo, time to practice agreement and disagreement in real-life topics.
Oh boy, this is where the chaos begins.
Don't worry, we're keeping it friendly. Let's start with something simple. Food. Repeat after me. I love pizza.
I love pizza.
Now I'll say something and you agree. Pizza is the best comfort food.
I agree. It's true.
Good. Now disagree politely. Spicy food is better than sweet food.
I see your point, but I prefer sweet food.
Excellent. Soft, polite, natural. Try this one. Eating vegetables is boring.
I understand your point, but I don't really think so.
Great. Very balanced. Now let's move to movies. Action movies are the best.
I guess you're right, but sometimes I like something quieter.
Perfect mix of agreement and personal opinion. Now you disagree completely, but politely. Romantic movies are boring.
Actually, I think something different. Some romantic movies are great.
Nice. Strong idea, but polite tone. One more. Comedy movies are always funny.
I'm not sure I agree. Some comedies are not funny at all.
So true. Now, let's talk about travel. Traveling alone is the best way to learn about yourself.
That's interesting. But I prefer traveling with friends.
Beautifully delivered. Try agreeing completely. Traveling helps you understand different cultures.
Absolutely. I feel the same way.
Perfect. Now, let's talk hobbies. Reading is more relaxing than watching TV.
I see what you mean, but I relax more with TV.
Great polite disagreement. Now, agree. Learning a new hobby is good for your mind.
You're right. It really helps.
Very natural. Now, Leo, let's practice a longer conversation like a real discussion between friends. I think studying every day is the best way to learn English.
I understand your point, but I don't study every day. I learn better in longer sessions.
Good. Now, I respond, maybe, but short daily practice keeps your brain active.
That's true. I guess both ways work, depending on the person.
Perfect. That was extremely natural. Sometimes you want to avoid conflict, right?
Yes, every day.
Then repeat after me. Let's agree to disagree.
Let's agree to disagree.
That's okay. We don't have to think the same.
That's okay. We don't have to think the same.
Interesting point. Thanks for sharing.
Interesting point.
Interesting point. Thanks for sharing.
Nice. These help you keep peace without lying. Now repeat these natural expressions. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Maybe I'm wrong, but
from my perspective,
from my perspective,
I might be mistaken, but
I might be mistaken, but
excellent. Now use one in a sentence.
from my perspective, cold weather is better than hot weather.
That sounds so polite and honest. Great job. Sometimes you agree politely, but want to show empathy. Repeat. I understand how you feel.
I understand how you feel.
I get your point.
I get your point.
I respect your opinion.
I respect your opinion.
Perfect. Now I'll say something emotional. Learning English is stressful sometimes.
I understand how you feel. I feel that way too.
Exactly. Natural, supportive, friendly. Next, we'll practice longer conversations with different opinions, misunderstandings, and polite corrections to help you sound confident and respectful in any situation.
This is great. I'm learning how to disagree without starting World War III.
Exactly the goal.
Let's keep going.
All right, Leo, final stretch. Now we'll practice longer, natural conversations where people don't always agree, but stay friendly and respectful.
So, real life.
Exactly. Let's start with something simple. Music. I think classical music is the best for studying.
I see your point, but I prefer something with a beat. It keeps me awake.
Great disagreement. Clear but polite. Now I disagree with you. Really? I can't focus with loud music.
That's interesting. But for me, silence makes me sleepy.
Nice. You defended your opinion without attacking mine. Now let's try a tech topic. I believe social media is bad for mental health.
I understand your point, but I think it depends on how you use it.
Perfect soft disagreement. Now try a stronger disagreement. Phones are making people less social.
Actually, I think something different. Phones help me stay connected with friends.
Beautiful. Very natural. Next, travel preferences. I prefer cold places for vacation.
I respect your opinion, but I love warm beaches.
Perfect. Warm and friendly, just like those beaches. Now something more complex. Traveling is too expensive these days.
I see what you mean. But there are cheap options if you plan well.
Great job adding a reason. I think breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
I agree. Because breakfast gives you energy.
Nice. Now disagree. Fast food is better than home-cooked meals.
I'm not sure I agree. Home-cooked food feels healthier and fresher.
Perfect reasoning. Sometimes people disagree because of a misunderstanding. Let's practice polite corrections. Repeat. Sorry, that's not what I meant.
Sorry, that's not what I meant.
Maybe I didn't explain it clearly.
Maybe I didn't explain it clearly.
Let me say it another way.
Let me say it another way.
Amazing. I think you don't like watching movies.
Oh, sorry, that's not what I meant. I do like movies, I just don't watch them very often.
Perfect. Very polite and clear. Now let's have a friendly debate, okay?
Friendly debate? That sounds dangerous.
Don't worry, I'll be gentle. Dogs are better pets than cats.
I understand your point. But I think cats are more independent.
But dogs are more affectionate.
True, but cats are easier to take care of.
I guess that's fair.
See? We survived.
And no one cried. Let's practice strong opinions, but politely. Repeat. I strongly disagree, but I respect your point.
I strongly disagree, but I respect your point.
I totally agree with you.
I totally agree with you.
That's not how I see it.
That's not how I see it.
Excellent. Sometimes you need to finish a disagreement in a friendly way. Repeat. Thanks for sharing your opinion.
Thanks for sharing your opinion.
Let's talk about something else.
Let's talk about something else.
No problem. We can agree to disagree.
No problem. We can agree to disagree.
Wonderful. Let's quickly review the key phrases from today. I agree.
I agree.
I'm not sure I agree.
I'm not sure I agree.
I see your point, but
I see your point, but
I respect your opinion.
I respect your opinion.
Actually, I think something different.
Actually, I think something different.
Let's agree to disagree.
Let's agree to disagree.
Perfect. And that's it for today. You learned how to agree, disagree, give reasons, show respect, and keep conversations friendly in English.
Honestly, this was super useful. Now I can disagree without sounding rude.
Exactly. Polite communication is powerful.
Thanks, Anna. And thanks to everyone listening today.
Remember, practice these phrases in real conversations.
And keep learning with us.
See you in the next episode.
I totally agree with that.